thank you very much for the opportunity to be fit into the schedule. I very much appreciate it. For many years, Truman has been an extremely important school to me and our community, and for that, to have just a few minutes to congratulate these graduates is something that was very important to me, and I know that as I look and had a chance to talk to many of them, that this is just the beginning of the road as opposed to the end of the road, and for that I'm eternally grateful. As a legislator in Olympia, I had the honor of spending a great deal of time in the world of education, but it is, I think, particularly fitting that on my last day before I became mayor of Federal Way, on my last day and my last official act as a state legislator representing the 30th District, the young men and women from Truman, in fact, came to the legislature, and we had a chance to have a long discussion on the House floor about the importance of government, but more importantly, the importance of what they were doing to participate in their community. As a community, we have a tremendous culture of responsibility. We have more people in our community that walk the walk rather than talk the talk in terms of helping those that need help, to ensuring that we are a community that really is committed to all means all. And I use that term because all means all is really what's extremely important to our school district. In fact, there's no term that we've used over the last decade at least, or maybe the last 30 years, that all means all is what we're committed to. And the problem that you all have as graduates is the fact that the bottom line is you all have to also assume that culture of responsibility. A long time ago in Athens, 2,000 years ago in fact, at about your age, everybody had to become a citizen, had to raise their hand. They had to raise their hand and say that they were going to transmit their city, not less, but greater and more beautiful than it was transmitted to them. Winston Churchill, the great British leader, said, "What is the point of living if not to strive for noble causes that make the world better for those that come after us?" John F. Kennedy asked not what your country can do for you, ask what you can do for your country. And so you all, by taking that first step in terms of graduation today, have begun the process of taking on that cultural responsibility for you personally. Your next step will be to continue to take that cultural responsibility and move forward and take advantage of the wonderful efforts that's been made by so many people here in the school district on your behalf, because they recognize your great strengths. At the same time, you now also have that cultural responsibility that all of our citizens of Federal Way have embraced, and that is not only thinking about yourself, but thinking about others. And I have great confidence that you, like so many others, will also take on that responsibility. If a friend of yours is making a difficult choice, helping provide them guidance. If there are another young man or woman who may need help with education, or a younger brother or sister, you will step up and say, "I'm here to help you." And that's why I'm here today, because I am very, 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 very proud of each one of your efforts. The fact that you have stepped up and taken a very important first step in terms of your life. And I know I speak with all of us here in our community to say if there's anything we can do to help you as you move onward, we will be there to do it. So again, congratulations from the City of Federal Way, from the Federal Way City Council, and from all those who care about our community. Congratulations to all of you. A job well done.
Before we get started, I would like to introduce some of our distinguished guests for this afternoon. You've already heard from Mr. Skip Priest, our mayor. Mr. Rob New will be joining us soon. He's our superintendent. He's in another graduation right now. We have a board of directors that will also be joining us. I'm trying to see through the lights to see who is actually here. Our board of directors are President Tony Moore, Angela Griffith, Ed Barney, Danny Peterson, and Claire Wilson. Our CTE director, who is a big part of Truman, is Nancy Hawkins. I'm not sure if she's here today yet. We do have our executive director of informational technology and his wife, Ron Mayberry. He is also the former principal of the Career Academy. Thanks for coming today, Ron. We have our Dean of Students, Regina Hotman, is sitting behind me here on the stage. And up here on the stage with me is the faculty and staff of the Career Academy. It is said that the average teacher teach because they love their subject. Good teachers teach because they love to teach. Great teachers teach because they love the students. These are great teachers. Please join me in a round of applause for our dedicated and caring staff. It is now my great pleasure and honor to honor our Career Academy students who have already been awarded scholarships which will help fulfill their dreams of career in college. This is kind of a change from our practice, kids, so as I call your names, I'd like you to come up and join me on the stage. You know, you've already gotten your awards, but I think everyone would like to see your faces. So here we go. Leah Gallo, she received the Federal Way Education Association Award. Tamara Dow. Tamara received the Lions Club Scholarship and Rotary Student of the Month Award. Layla, why don't you move just to that side so people can see it? And Tamara, you want to join her as well? Rachel Fleming. Rachel is receiving a college-bound scholarship and the Kiwanis Club Scholarship. We have Gabriella Basher. Gabriella is receiving a Federal Way Rotary Scholarship. Next we have Christian Zamudio. Next we have Shalana Kroll, who is receiving a college-bound scholarship. Next we have Jocelyn Garcia, who's also receiving Jennifer Weir, who is also receiving a college-bound scholarship. Walter Padilla, who received a Federal Way Rotary Scholarship. Trevor Jones, who is Trevor Jones is a very special young man. I had the privilege of having him as a student at Kylo Middle School, and now I get a chance to see him off as a graduate of Truman. He also received the Thomas Murphy Inspirational Award Scholarship and was recognized at the school board meeting last Tuesday. Let's give all of our scholarship winners a round of applause. Trevor, if you go back down those stairs, and Layla, if you go down those stairs. Thank you. Next, I would like to invite the representatives from the Masonic Lodge to come up to present their award.
We make a picture. I think I can on my computer.
Good afternoon, families and members of the faculty.